You're watching the Bear Dice Club.
Do you think
bomber?
So
it was a bomber, man.
Here's a question for you.
It was a boss. Nope. Not
what is it?
Actually,
what is it about cats that make them want to steal the straws out of your drink? And they're never successful, and they always knock the drink over, and then you're spending the next 40 minutes
My cat's
cleaning
not
up
done that before.
cleaning up a drink. Both my parents' cats and my cats do that.
that must
Something
suck
about the
for you.
straw that they just want.
Both of the cats in my apartment don't do that. So, hey man, that sounds like a you problem. She will go after used Q-tips though, like she's feral.
Gross. That's really gross.
Cats
Yeah.
like
I
stinky stuff.
I looked it up one time, and like all of the compounds in earwax appeal to cats' like sense of like this is
Adventure.
food.
Well, you don't want to know something kind of crazy? The smell of human foot sweat activates the same neurons that catnip does.
What?
Weird.
Yeah.
Is that why cats like sniffing stinky feet?
That's why cats like hanging out in your dirty laundry bin. That's why they like hanging out in and around your feet.
I'm pretty sure all cats are just perverts.
It wouldn't surprise me. I've seen Eve staring at me in weird times. Speaking of staring at weird times, let's
Speaking
deal
of
with these
cats, there are
guards.
2 cats in this game.
There are 2 cats.
Two
And
cats.
a pair of inopportune guards that were trying
They're
to
not
deal with
really
rolling
cats.
terribly.
Neither one of them are actually cats.
Yeah, neither one of them are actually. Well, I guess Aaron is technically a cat, but
You're more cat
he's just
than Alabaster is.
No, I think they're both about the same.
Is Sem just a furry?
No.
What's Sem's cat persona?
Sem is a druid. She
Yeah.
actually spends more time in elemental form than she does in
Yeah.
What would be someone who
in
wants
animal form.
What would be someone that wants to fuck like the elements? Someone who's really into Captain Planet?
I think that just falls under the monster fucker.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Title.
umbrella term. That's fair.
Same as the people who fucked what's his name in Baldur's Gate 3.
The Mind Flayer?
Yeah, the Mind Flayer guy.
And the people that play Baldur's Gate 3 are horny as
You
hell.
can beat the game in like right after the first major combat. You just make out with the Mind Flayer, and that's the end. There it is. That's the end of the game. You beat
Aaron,
it.
what does it sound? What does it
Congratulations.
sound like? Aaron, what does it
Man.
sound like when you make out with the Mind Flayer? Oh no, I was expecting you to do more of the.
That's eating stuff. Shane's better at it than I am.
That's
No,
macaroni. I don't like the interspersed.
Hot.
Wood. What have I done?
Nathan, do you have anything to contribute to this conversation?
What have I done?
I need Nathan to make that noise for us.
No, I don't.
He's
gonna
like, no.
I'm gonna bear
Nathan.
witness, okay?
I don't care how funny and amazing it'll be. I'm not doing it.
Oh, fathers want it all. Bear witness.
Witness me. All right.
Nathan, what does it sound like when you stir macaroni?
Oh no, not this again.
I'm digging Nathan's whole look today.
I was thinking the
got-
same thing.
He's got the really cool black sweater. At least it looks black on my screen.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you're looking
Yeah, I
sharp,
don't know if
man.
you guys can see
Yeah,
it.
you're looking good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Looking
It's
sick
like
as
a
fuck.
sweatshirt, but it's got this little thingy too, even though it's got a even though it's got a hood. So I don't know.
man.
It doesn't know what it wants to be, but it's
Hell
really
yeah,
comfy.
we love a little thingy.
It wants to be fashion, and I'm here for it.
As long as the fashion isn't fast, I'm here for it.
No, it's not fast.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was muted when you were talking about fast fashion earlier. It's called fast fashion because the stitch quality isn't super great, so it doesn't hold up to wash cycles. So unless you're really careful and you literally wash them by hand, they don't last more than a few wash cycles.
Also, fast fashion because like
Because it's
it
literally
keeps-
made fast.
yeah, it's made fast, but it's made quickly in order to keep in line with rapidly morphing trends.
Also, Nathan looks like if a lumberjack decided he was going to get into software development.
The Silicon Valley
I don't
lumberjack.
know, he looks pretty cleaned up to me right now. So it's not just like some it's not like some Canadian wilderness expert just put on a turtleneck and walked into Silicon Valley.
And I'm wearing pants. The camera doesn't show that part today, but I am wearing pants for you guys.
Show us the
And
pants. Show us the
I don't
pants.
usually do that, so I think it's
Yeah, he streams in a kilt.
Yeah, pants. Let's go.
Pants.
plaid, like hipster lumberjack today.
Hell
I think that's like the first time I've ever chanted.
There
"Show
have
us
been
the
times
pants."
where we have streamed and I've worn like a really nice sweater and like basketball shorts.
Yeah, well, see, Nathan, you had to wear the turtleneck for your Silicon Valley job. So you got to get the plaid in where you can. That's the pants.
Shane gets it. He gets it.
Plaid pants is a Midwestern emo song.
Well, these are pajama pants. I don't have any actual plaid. I don't think I'm bold enough to wear plaid like out in the public, but some people.
Well,
do.
Oh,
you know,
here's a
plaid-
question.
You know,
plaid
proud
pants out in
platter.
public.
I do,
Yeah,
but
here's
not
a question.
loud.
Here's another question. So
Yeah.
you know how like we get up, we put on pants, we go to work, we work throughout the day and run errands, whatever. Come home,
Who the
you
fuck is
change
we?
into
Speak for
pajama
yourself,
pants.
nerd.
right? Or you change into like something like sweatpants, pajama pants, something more comfortable. What do you think the Scottish do after they have been wearing their dress kilt all day?
You never have to take the kilt off. No
Do they-
no self.
Do they
Scottish
go
man would.
home and then they put on like their pajama kilt?
I was about to say
No.
they have a pajama kilt. Yeah, it's just another flannel kilt.
Nathan's
how
smiling
many
over there. He
Scottish
looks, he
people are
looks the
actually
thought.
wearing kilts.
These other guys are like, "What the fuck question is this?" And Nathan's over here giggling
Well-
about it. Nathan,
Well, no, I was
you and
wondering.
I
Scots
see
wear
eye to
pants,
eye on
though.
this for sure.
You think any
But
self
they wear pants, don't they?
think any
Sometimes.
self-respecting
pants.
Scotsman would take off his tartans just to be comfortable?
I'm pretty certain they're comfortable in their tartans.
Yeah, exactly. That's their colors, man. These
So
colors
what if
don't
they're
run.
even? What if like a pajama kilt was even more comfortable than a kilt? You
Just a
don't think they
just
would
a
do
fleece
that?
kilt.
Yeah.
How many Scottish people
that-
actually wear kilts?
Have you ever
I saw
seen
a guy
how to
wearing
put
a
on a
kilt the other day.
Have you ever
Just
seen
walking around
how to put
downtown
on a,
Minot.
Have you ever seen how to put on a great kilt?
It was actually really cool. He was wearing like the classic red plaid kilt and a metal t-shirt,
All kilts are
Oh
great.
yeah.
and it was like 22 degrees out. And I was like, "What is this guy doing?"
He's freezing his nuts off. There
And
is
Converse,
a
black
version.
top Converse.
There's a God damn. That's a punk final boss right there.
Yeah,
Kilts are typically worn at a wedding.
Yeah, like I said, it's a formal thing.
That's about it, really.
Or it's a
89%
battle.
of Scotsmen who have worn a
Speaking
kilt.
of battle,
Oh, there it is.
there we go. You guys decided to attack some unsuspecting guards last week, and fuck me, it did not go well.
Oh boy, are we really good at it? And they're lying dead on the ground.
Just a comedy of errors is what it was. Dice
you were
were
laughing,
not just not cooperating with you guys at all.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep,
now
right.
we are into a quick little skirmish,
Mini fight.
combat, whatever you
Kerfuffle.
want to call it, kerfuffle. As
A
these
swell
guys-
battle is brewing.
Yeah, you guys got your quick surprise round off, and now these guys are trying to figure out, like, hey, oh boy, what do we do now? The things are happening. So why don't we get started and roll
why don't we,
initiative?
Roll initiative.
Yeah, what if?
You asked that of me. Watch this 3.
Oh,
Here I go.
man.
The more I use,
What do I roll?
Oops.
6.
the more I use Foundry
23.
for Pathfinder 2, the less I like Pathfinder for 1E.
Yeah, developers
I
are
like my character in
really
1E
good for
better than I
2E.
like.
Justin also has like a million fucking mods on his 2E.
Nah,
80.
even before he had a bunch of mods on it, it
80
is still better.
80 mods.
I don't know. What he has
There's
a charm
50
to it, though.
53 mods on this one.
Because I have to
It's
find
less
my
mods.
character,
I feel like
find
1E
the
gives
button.
Shane a
A
bit
lot.
of freedom to do wild
I mean, it's
shit.
also on the. You can also click utility roll initiative. You can also pull up your character sheet by pressing C.
yeah, like as far as building out wild ass characters, there's nothing better than 1E.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying.
Yeah,
Is
Pathfinder
it's kind-
2E.
some of these characters are just so crazy and it's fun.
I was bored at work today,
So
and I have Path Builder on my phone and
Oh, yeah, nice.
PC.
Easy version.
I was trying to make Sam as close as possible in 2E, and it's just not possible.
Yeah, I've tried making El-Anon and Bernie before, and yeah, it's tough.
So it's
Yeah, but I think
What if
part
I
of
can
that
make
is just
Crass?
because the way that they built 2E is that it's designed to be a much more balanced game. And to be fair, you guys are just way not balanced characters, like at
What the
all.
hell is, what the
At
hell is
all.
you guys?
Aewen's fairly balanced. She's not like she's not doing like absolutely ridiculous numbers like some of the other people are, but she got stuff that she does that's
also
She
pretty
does. She
nutso,
does got some meat
McButso.
stuff.
And she
Hey,
got her
stay
own
away
thing
from
going
my
on.
butso.
everybody
She-
has a
she's doing
hyper
stuff.
focus specialty. So
Everybody
Yeah.
is so creative.
Mrohy is just
Intimidate,
feet
intimidate.
progression.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
all
funny
he
because he moves real slow. So most of his gameplay is feet progression.
All right.
Wow, that one just
Yes.
Oops, I forgot
that
to
one
hit
fell
the button.
flat. I
the
honestly was kind of
guards
proud of
don't
that
have
one. I'm not gonna
portraits.
lie.
Well,
Damn
I
it.
had you,
Bad
Thomas.
news
I had you.
That-
Maybe it
is
wasn't
yeah,
obvious.
I like you.
but I
that
had you.
this
like
guard rolled
guy,
very
this guy.
well on his initiative.
Which guy?
Uh-oh.
The one
Oh,
standing
no.
next to Knox. I think.
Oh,
He doesn't have a horn or
Aewen.
he takes a
something.
-6 to ace or to attack me though.
Let's see. I don't think he sees everybody. Let's see. If he
Anyway,
sees
I mention it
Aewen.
because it makes me sad that we're on like the final maybe 5 sessions of this game.
I don't know about that.
Well, we're finally in
the last
We'll make
the
it
last
so.
couple of combats could take a while. At least a few sessions each.
we'll just have to schedule not being present for games so that it lasts longer.
But we are really close. You guys are in the castle now. You're here, like, in the belly of the bees, because it's nature.
Years in the making.
Yeah, this guard does, in fact, see Aewen.
the Demogorgon is
I'm in the tree.
squabbling.
Yeah, above him.
Hey, protected by foliage.
Oh crap! he's going
Also, you
first.
rolled really bad on stealth, if I remember right.
Oh, he
Yeah,
just-
well, I'm not surprised considering my rolls.
What's up there, Justin?
Oh, I was just looking at the initiative tracker. I was just mad that I just barely missed going first.
Yeah.
You
What's
rolled
he
the
gonna
same
do? I'm up
number.
in a tree.
You only have +3 for initiative?
That's my
What
dex.
is this guy gonna do? He sees that there's an ambush, but it's only 3 people. I think he's gonna try and get out of here and raise the alarm.
Oh boy.
Does that provoke?
Well, he can withdraw.
He can withdraw, which will let
And
him.
then just yell as a free action or something.
Yeah.
I wanted to hit him before he did that.
Stop giving him
No,
ideas.
it's the guy on Knox.
Oh, that guy.
Well,
okay.
it's I don't think I gave him.
Wouldn't
I mean,
matter
that's pretty
can't touch
standard.
him.
I imagine he was gonna do that anyways.
He runs away, going. He runs away from Knox, going, "Away, away!"
I think
Yeah,
he is.
hold on, run it
is to, yeah, the castle's on high
I
alert. I
don't
mean,
like it here.
Yeah, he's going to.
You
here.
misbegotten rat!
I think most guards would do that, or something like that.
He's gonna try and run out of here. He's gonna be like, intruders is people and they're doing things and I don't like it.
And there
He
wasn't a
runs
count
away
that was upset about not pitting.
Bernie. you're
All
up.
right.
Sounds about
Time
right.
to put the hurt on this son of a bitch.
He's gonna whack him in the
Anabash is gonna wander over here. Give me a little guidance. Give me a little +1.
Later, a steel stick.
Let's see here.
Is a base
And
just
I'm
a steel
gonna
sword?
just do full round action, I guess. Try and take this guy out.
He's actioning.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Falchion. Power attack on. Furious focus on.
Wow. More like Palshin, because it's a good friend of yours.
All right. Here we go. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it my hero point right at the top here. Let's re-roll that first one, because that's the one that counts the most.
Yeah, man. Oof.
All right, power attack,
Hey.
furious focus. Single attack this time here. That's better. That's better. I'll take it. 25.
25 will do it.
Yeah, baby. All right, 25. So 16 points.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Doing non-lethal. Let's roll that intimidation. See if I can get another attack off on this guy here.
Okay.
21.
21 is not going to do it, unfortunately.
Okay. Aewen, help.
It is now his turn. He's not having a good time. He unfortunately does not have a good way to run out of here. He's not slowed though, which means he can go farther than 30 feet. He just has to.
Is he wearing heavy armor though?
He is wearing heavy armor.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have to go through some like difficult terrain here. So that's 5, 10, 20.
He's doing full withdrawal too.
5. Yeah, I think he can. He's doing a full withdrawal. He's like, I also don't like this. It's not good. Help me. He's
These guys are
trying to get out of
cowards.
here, but they packed things in here in a decidedly not great way for them to get out of here.
He's like, oh, it's the consequences of my own actions. Oh,
Yeah, they're just
That's the
following
legend, you're not
protocol.
Consequences of his own actions. He just like they weren't planning on people coming in here.
That's
Mrohy
what,
just
that's what
clanks
happens
over.
when you. That's what happens when you stand guard. You get attacked. Everyone knows
Yeah,
that.
maybe guard.
Aewen, it is your turn.
stress testing.
Aewen, he's badly injured. Aewen's going to.
Within 60.
Aewen's 60. Aewen
Although
is
that
going
one
to make
is a little bit more injured than this one. This one's pretty much, I think, only took 4 damage the last time.
Yeah.
What? Who?
The
This
guy
one
that
took
you were fighting.
40.
40?
Yes, because he takes 36 sneak attack damage. I got to do max damage because he was struck with a weapon that he was on.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't run for you. He's fucking dead.
Okay, yeah, he's way more injured than I thought he was. I forgot that you had the underhanded thing.
Yeah.
Aewen is going to make a targeted strike on this boy.
Oh,
He's
that
badly
boy.
injured.
He is a boy.
I'm going to spend both a panache point to make a targeted strike, and I'm going to spend a panache point to boost my range. So that I get like the within 30 feet stuff on him.
Within 60.
Yeah, boosted within 30 to within 60. Full round attack action. Single attack on the boy.
Oh gosh.
We're just having dice. All of us.
Really
That's
wondering if I
not-
shouldn't.
Going to be
Shouldn't,
it, unfortunately.
I would do it, man. I
Then
would do
that
it.
sounds like a hero point thing. Then.
Yep, we can't risk these guys getting away from us.
Guys,
Take
we're living up
this.
to the name.
Oh my god!
We're living up to the
Oh
name.
my god! It was gonna be an
I'm-
18!
I'm gonna go to
We're
bed.
mumbling.
Have a good night, guys.
I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna go mix ammonia and bleach. I'll talk to you guys later.
Sam, it is your turn.
Aewen is having an internal fight with herself about killing these people.
It's really hard to shoot a bow out of it while you're hanging out of a tree. It's really hard.
It's a bad branch for
Shoot
it,
a
you
bow.
know?
I
Just get that
spent 2
branch.
fucking panache points to roll a 5 and then a 2.
She like hanging upside down from the branch as she like shooting like by her legs.
That's a bad way to
She's
do
like,
that.
I'm gonna look so cool as I hit this. Oh damn it! This is harder than I thought.
Why's everything upside down? Alright.
So the sucky thing about being the levels that we are
Yes.
is I can't use like entangling vines because
You
they'll
can.
just save, and they're
These
10
guys
feet
are
away
just,
from
like-
the edge of the map.
They're both badly injured after 40 damage.
Well, yeah. And they are wearing heavy
So
armor.
my immediate thought is to
They
use
just have heavy armor.
Wall of
shit.
Fire,
High AC.
but then we have a 20-foot high wall that's alerting everyone.
Yeah, that's not the subtlest of spells out there.
They'll never get over chest high wall.
Because entangling vines, at the
Tiny
very
net is a
least,
death sentence. It's a
is
net
like-
that is tiny.
ground level, right? Can I just immediately
go
can I
this way.
invent a new
Oh.
spell called Summon Thorny Hedgerow,
No.
where it behaves like Wall of Fire, but
This can be his.
It only
this can be
damages
his
things that
tough
pass through
metal
it.
bending moment. You know what I mean?
I love the metal bending part.
You have a
Of a
spell that just
bending.
damages them, but not like a super powerful spell. We have Firebolt. You could do that.
it does like 6 damage.
It's not that much.
If there's a
That's usually
bustle
more
I
in
than
mean-
the hedgerow, don't be alarmed now.
yeah, like you don't know what these guys' saves are. Mrohy would probably not save against your entangling vines.
I will say their AC
They're
is
probably
higher.
the,
Bernie
the
would, but
most
that's just because
reflexive.
Bernie is
not
like
quick.
has all of the saves forever.
Paladin
Habhab's
and
is-
rogue.
Yeah. Habhab's
Bernie
is
refuses to
level
be
10, and
confused.
there's a pretty good chance he wouldn't save against it either. But
He didn't save against birds. He was like, damn,
he
these
didn't
birds
save
are
against
full of shit."
birds. That is true.
It's a DC 17. It's not great.
It's not the
Yeah,
best, but you can always use your Menhir Savant thing to up it by. Doesn't
One.
that up the DC by one?
But here's DC 17 what?
No, wait. DC 17 reflex.
If these guys are strength based, my will is 6. Like,
Yeah, rogues are real easy to mind control.
Rogues get mind controlled.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. But maybe if they're strength boys, they might not have a lot of dex.
Do you fall for the pea and shell game?
40-foot radius.
That sounds about right. God, that's a big ass spell.
What, summon donkey? Summon giant donkey?
No, not
40-foot
such a
radius.
donkey.
Problem with that,
That would be a big ass spell.
it gets Knox and in there too.
Damn, that's a big ass.
Knox is a pretty dexterous boy.
Okay,
I might be able to say.
here's how I want to put it here. Here's how I imagine this happens. Knox hears Sem start chanting, and he pulls out a cigarette.
That's normally what happens.
No,
It's
the
just a
cigarette
bunch of
appears
vines.
just in time when it needs to.
He
Sleight
hears
of hand,
Sem
baby.
chanting and just hops on the log that's next to him.
A cigarette arrives neither early nor late.
All right,
Knox
go ahead
just
and
puts his
cast the
fingers in
spell
front of
and
his
throw it
mouth,
down wherever you're going
and
to throw it
it-
down.
I don't think it gives me the.
Does it not give you a
Option, does it?
template? Did you hit the cast button?
Oh, it does. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to
nice.
click there.
Woo! Tentacles! I don't know why you have the tentacles on you. That's weird. Okay. Let's let these
Can you-
boys
can you move
make
that
some
to the-
saves.
I clicked at the wrong spot.
How many tentacles? No, wait. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
That's
Just
not
delete
going to
and
do it.
recast it.
I can't select the template.
Oh.
It's not
And
giving
that
me the
one
little-
is way not going to do it.
Hey.
Knox pulls out a cigarette and suddenly tentacles. This isn't anything what I wanted.
Yeah, with a
Knox
3,
is
he
fine.
still manages to hit it.
Though it is difficult terrain for Knox.
Yes.
Sorry, buddy.
But yeah, these guys are entangled, right?
It's not gonna do any damage. It's the first level spell.
Yeah. But entangled is still not a great one to have.
But they're stuck in the slip slap zone.
Entangled creatures.
You've been hit by. You've been
Can
slip
attempt
slap.
to break free as a move action, making a strength or escape artist check equal to the DC of the spell. Entire area is considered difficult terrain while it lasts.
Moves at half speed, cannot run or charge. It takes an -2 penalty. Okay.
If the plants in the area are covered in thorns, so are there? Is this thorny? Is this a thorny
No,
area? I
nothing
wouldn't
here
think
would be
so.
considered thorny, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Well, maybe
Oh, we
maybe
need
if there were
Thor
some
over
rose
here.
bushes nearby, but this doesn't
That's
seem
what
like
it
a
is.
garden. It's more like a.
But yes, these guys are entangled and also in heavy armor, so these are some real slow boys at the moment.
Yes.
One of them would be a lot slower if I managed to shoot him in the legs.
Cha-ching!
Well, I didn't expect a bunch of vines.
I knew them.
I had to stop
I knew
him.
them.
Yeah, I could have stopped this guy though.
You got a dagger, right?
I'm not throwing Sheila.
You need
Remember
to
what happened
find
the last time
someone
you
who
threw
can
Sheila?
put a returning rune on Sheila, and then you could throw.
Oh no, wait.
Sheila.
He stabbed some guy through the hand with Sheila, then the guy made
That
off with it.
would be really cool.
And she'll always come back to you.
Yeah, that'd be really
Unlike
cool.
the real girl.
Like you shoot Sheila up into your, like from your wrist, your hand, and then just fling it, and then just. Yeah, that would be
cool.
badass.
What happens if you... Can you put the returning rune on a crossbow bolt?
No.
No, throw weapons
Oh.
only.
Yeah, it has to be a thrown weapon.
Well, can you load a...
You can also get a blink back belt, which lets you have more than one, I think.
Can you load a
Basically, it
javelin?
just turns you into the guy from Final Fantasy 15.
Can you load a javelin into a crossbow with that return
Actually, no,
rune?
that's the other way around. He teleports to where the sword is.
That's not even a crossbow. That's like a ballista at that point.
Yeah, an arbalest.
Hmm.
Oh, we need a rune of returning on a ballista bolt.
Inventory. Maybe I could just chuck something at him.
You might have a tanglefoot bag in there.
I think they're
Sam
already
has
entangled.
some of those. 2 of them.
Tanglefoot bag. You mean a backpack full of glue?
I do have a tanglefoot.
Essentially, yes.
Glue, tar, pine sap, anything
Unfortunately-
sticky, really.
I can't get to him. So
I
Wait,
got
did you know
that
you can use
backpack full of
tanglefoot bags
sticky,
with
icky-
black tentacles? I just learned that by looking at it in your
Yeah, and if you
inventory.
use a tanglefoot bag as the component of black tentacles, then it empowers the black tentacles to do even more nasty stuff.
It gets
Wow.
real gooey in there.
Yeah, you get to
Let's
you
give
essentially get
Habhab
advantage on the grapple checks.
A bag. He should have one.
Yeah,
I have
I
2.
thought about it. It's kind of spendy if you use the spell a lot, I want to say. I forget how much they cost in 1E.
I have 2. You can have them.
that's all I can do.
Okay.
All right, I'll
You're just
take
gonna move.
I went invisible and
Dagger's
moved.
just it's just sitting there in your hand.
It's not even. Yeah, I'm not chucking
50
Sheila.
gold.
You don't have anything else to
Wow.
I'm
throw?
letting some dude with Sheila stuck in his
God.
back run into an entire group of other bad guys.
You don't have like a a shuriken?
All right.
Let's
What's Hab doing?
A fumo shuriken?
Nice.
Do you think
I
Can I
used to
see
have a
any of
bow,
the people
but I
that
don't
are
think-
running away?
I would say that
You
you
can
are
hear 'em.
not in a very good position to see anything that's going on over there.
You probably hear
That's what
the
I thought.
shouting.
Is this
Yeah, so I'll-
Tanglefoot flammable? Is your
No.
vines flammable?
No,
No.
if it was web, it would be flammable, but not.
Yeah.
And really quick, Shane, I'm down to 20 feet, right, because of the curse. I want to say, right? I can only move
No,
20
you're
feet, I
no,
wanna
you're
say.
you're not slowed or anything. It just does the ability damage.
It's a stack hit or stat.
Okay, because I want to say I saw somewhere in my character sheet it was 20, but maybe I was mistaken. Okay, well I'm gonna move up to. I see Aewen though, right? I'm pretty sure I see her.
You do have a land speed of 20 feet right now for some reason.
That might be because
yeah.
of you might be encumbered at the moment.
I think it would
Really?
show
He
up
is-
on
okay,
his.
He is
I'll
at
have
medium
to-
load.
Yeah, it says that you got a medium.
Maybe
load.
it's because I have. Oh, I think it might be counting both
Your
my
strength.
rods. Well, I have 3.
Some of the things
Oh
should
yeah,
be.
my strength. Yep.
Yeah, some of the things should probably be in your handy haversack, but
Your,
you still have 30
minus
feet
three.
at the moment.
I only
we'll,
have
we'll
one.
figure that out later.
Okay, sure. So 5, 10, 15. Can I see where Aewen's at? Oh, Aewen was able to
I'm-
shoot at one of them, I believe.
Right.
Aewen
I'm
is
up
in
in the
is
tree
in the
above you.
tree, so we're gonna put her at like 15 feet here.
Oh, so I still can't see any of the.
Yeah,
the guys.
unless you want to join her in the tree.
No, I'm good.
One of us. Treble
So
trouble. Treble
if you
trouble.
wanted to,
5:30. What were you gonna suggest? I'm probably.
I was
taking,
gonna
like,
say
least,
if you wanted to. Now here's the thing: you
What?
if you wanted to jump onto the top of this little structure here, it's like a pile of boxes that's currently being like covered
Oh,
with
I see
with
now.
I am going
My
to
weak
need
ass.
Habhabs to make an acrobatics check to make it up there.
He actually has acrobat. I've used.
Oh
it,
shit!
like-
Okay, Habhab's. That's right. He's a flip wizard. I forgot about that.
Habhab's out here
I've
looking
used
like
it,
the
like-
Boston Dynamics robot.
Not bad.
Okay, 19. Yeah, I'd
Not-
say that's the. It's not a super difficult check. It's a pretty stable pile of boxes, but yeah, you managed to get up there.
All right. And I see both the men that are trapped.
Yes, now
I'm gonna
you can see both the men.
Okay. Shit, I don't know if I want to use the magic missile on one of them or not. But if they keep yelling, I think he'll spare. Yeah, I think quite a few magic missiles still. I'm gonna do magic missile. What should I empower? Well, no. Should I empower? No. I'm just gonna use a basic ass magic missile here. Oh, what the hell? Why is there D20s?
Oh, they
Then
just
plus
add
100
100 to it. Yeah. So which one are you
Okay.
attacking?
Or
I'm gonna
both.
attack the one closest to me, right in front of Bernie. Well,
This
directly
guy?
south of Bernie, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and target him and damage. Damage.
I have forgotten how to
Damage,
use all the different
damage. He is.
boundaries.
He is. Oh, you got him unconscious by 1 extra point. So he is.
Yes.
Ugh. He's out.
He's an EB boy.
I thought maybe it was a mistake not splitting them up, the magic missiles, but now I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it
Good
is
call.
now this guy's turn.
Yeah.
As we are back to the top. So he can't run.
I think it's a full round action to get out of the. or am I mistaken?
So he can move. He just can't move fast. He can only move like 10 feet, I think. I think before he does that, he's gonna try and attack. Well, he did just see you shoot magic missiles. So, I'm
Did he
sorry,
see?
Habs. He's gonna try and attack you because you are the magic turret that is a really good target on top of the boxes at the moment.
Yeah, no, that's good. I can heal it with. I got the wand that can heal.
That's
myself.
way not gonna do it.
You got a wrench.
Okay.
He's attacking?
With what?
With
Long
A
bow?
wrench.
crossbow at the moment.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
crossbow.
not gonna do it. It says that he can't run, so I don't know that he can move through here all that well. He's only gonna be able to move the 10 feet.
Is your wand of repair just a big plumber's wrench, Nathan?
It's an acetylene torch.
You have that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I like that too. I'm conflicted as a person.
It's a soldering iron.
Oh, that's cool. If they only have 20-foot movement speed, then he literally could only go 10 feet.
Yeah.
It's an Allen. It's an Allen wrench.
Oh,
Yeah,
did he
he's-
break his Did he break his grapple?
It doesn't. Did it say something about a grapple?
So entangled is what's the entangled condition?
They just can't move very fast. He's half speed and he takes a bunch of negatives to like dex and stuff.
Entangled creatures can attempt to break free as a move action, making a strength, escape, or artist check.
Oh,
the
he
DC
sees
of
a
the check
move
is equal to
action to
DC
break
the spell. The entire area of effect is difficult terrain while the effects last. Well, no, he can move, but in order to break free of the difficult
Of the
terrain.
entanglement. Oh yeah, I didn't see that part. He already attacked, so fuck it. We ball.
We ball.
God damn it.
I don't know what to do here. I can't get in there.
Throw your scimitar at him, or your whatever
His falchion.
like goggle part would do.
Yeah, right.
Goggle part would do that.
Says, yeah, okay. It says impedes
It's the
movement,
first
but
thing
does
they
not
teach you.
entirely prevent it.
Yeah,
the
I
bottom
don't
word
have
I
any
knew.
spells that would be useful. They're only for...
Dropping a
Good.
weapon's a free action. Pulling out a weapon's a move action.
I could pull my longbow out and shoot and drop my falchion. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I will do that. Do I have a clear sight to this guy here?
I was just looking at that, and yeah, you really do.
That's pretty good. All right, we'll try and shoot a guy in the back.
Non-lethally.
Just like John Wayne.
We're gonna
would've
try to
done.
non-lethally shoot a guy in the
Bernie's-
butt.
Bernie
Fast
kind of flashes back for just a moment as he's doing this, because it was just a couple years ago when he was running away from some guards
they shot
by
him in the
stealing
ass.
one of their horses and getting away from them because they had found him and they were trying to take him in, and one of them managed to get a shot deep right in his back. So he's kind of thinking about this as he's taking the shot against this guy. And that was a shot that ended up doing him in and killing him.
And he says under his breath, "Payback's a bitch." So am I.
One day I heard from behind me, "Reach for it, mister." I turn around, there's a 10-year-old kid. I dropped my gun and I walked away. Little
Don't
bastard
have
shot
any
me
of
in the
this
ass.
stuff. Single attack. Yep, here we go. Hey, that's a good roll.
Hey,
26?
now we're getting rolls that are rolls.
We're all doing rolls. It's a role-playing
11
game.
points of lethal damage.
Ouch, he says, as it buries itself into a much less lethal spot than where you were shot in the back. That guy's unconscious. Mrohy.
Ouch, my beautiful unpierced flesh.
Mrohy's just gonna keep being the clanky boy he is. He's like, no, I will help. Clank, 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 clank.
Don't go in there, Morio. He won't get you out quickly. Oh,
Takes one step in. gets 75 feet.
Now he has to roll a save.
Lance.
He has to roll a reflex save.
Yeah, he
Reflex.
does.
Yep.
He makes it.
Oh wow.
Hey, well he saw. He knew what he was.
He
getting
rolled an
into.
18, so yeah.
That'll do it.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take another attempt at a shot to the legs.
Come on.
I need to take what, a -2 for being one out of my weapon range.
Yes. I think so.
Take that.
Hey.
Yeah, that'll do
That's
it.
more like it. Well, he takes 4 damage and is now knocked prone.
Ow, he says.
Knocked prone into the tangling vines.
He's having a
We've
real
lost
bad
him in the
time.
undergrowth.
Yeah, him being entangled in the vines makes that shot a little bit easier than it normally would be.
Mhm.
So that was super smart. So he is prone. It is your turn, Sam. He's looking real not having a fun time.
He's on his back, but not in the fun way.
Can I ask the DM, if I do lethal damage to him, will he die?
That's how lethal
That's
damage
normally
works,
how
yes.
lethal damage works, yeah. If
Well,
I
it says
kill him,
near
man,
death.
does he die in real life? Oh, you said. Oh, you cut out. We thought it sounded like you just said, "If I do lethal damage, will he die?"
I
You're
think I
asking if
did. Did I
non-lethal?
do lethal damage? I can't remember.
You did a
could go
real good
either way.
stab to his ass.
Yeah, no, I think. Oh wait, I think initially you did do non-lethal damage, so he should actually be up here, but with 40 damage. There's 40 points of non-lethal damage. Because yes, I do believe you actually did take the -4 to attack to do non-lethal damage.
He's injured, but he's injured non-lethally.
I gave him a good bonk.
Just covered in paper cuts.
Yeah, you just fucking... You tried to shove the pommel of Sheila into his skull.
Yeah.
Hey, he's lucky. It could go either way. It's just dependent on how.
Oh, that is a long and short of my action chain, by the way.
Oh yeah, we're on.
Oh wait, we're
Aaron
on Sem. Okay, yeah.
Oh, you don't have a
I
second
misread
attack?
Carousel.
I
Oh,
believe...
you did a special thing.
Oh,
Yeah, so-
targeted strike is a
Standard.
full round action.
But if you
Gotcha.
lower his health, it will.
Knock him into knocked out.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Ooh, that must be the match number there.
Well, it
We're
is
pretty
not
close to it.
actually with because you know now there's like other things going on with
You got
Oh,
negative.
yeah, negatives and stuff.
9
yeah,
damage.
you managed to knock both these guys out. Like they got one cry out each. Like, oh no, there's stuff happening.
I mean, that only
and
took us 12 seconds.
I pick up my
I'm
sword.
going to make a roll here.
And it got real vegetative.
Okay.
This
So
camp is
that's
in a
the roll I
vegetative
made.
state.
So that's the roll I made.
Is it-
I
is it
assume
your
that
turn to
you
roll
get rid of
butts?
the entangling vines after that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you guys would like to do after the combat here?
All right, let's
I'm gonna
check
Tell
out.
tie
everybody
this-
to kind of stay out of sight. Stay
I'm
out
gonna
of
tie
they-
this. I'm gonna tie
under
this guard up.
canopies.
Drag him off the road.
Yeah,
You're gonna
right.
drag him off the road? Are you just gonna
Yes.
set him like under one of these like canopies or like?
Yes,
Okay.
I do that.
Yeah.
It's a
kind of like
panoply, a
tuck him in
canopy.
between the canopy and the tree over here.
Hey, here you
Does
go,
he
bud.
have anything that like decent on him as far as equipment goes? I could just yank it
He's
off real
got
quick.
some. He's got some masterwork weapons. He's got a masterwork longsword.
Okay.
Masterwork crossbow.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
move
he's got
this guy.
a set of full
I
plate.
mean, I said I was tying him up.
Just regular
um,
full plate.
We should
Yeah,
still
just
move
regular
him.
full plate.
What's
yeah,
the
absolutely.
bonus on that? I could just look it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
just pull it, full plate.
We'll say that you guys throw
Put a sock in his
him
mouth.
in this little like area over here. So these guys are now.
I want to put him back here.
back where?
Plus
Oh
9.
yeah.
Back
You,
in the
okay.
tree
Yeah.
line.
You guys take some time and throw him.
Make certain he's tied and gagged and hidden away.
Okay. Are you guys going to take the time to like tie and gag these guys?
I tied and gagged that guy at the very least.
He has one of Knox's dirty socks in his mouth.
Give me
Not the Knox socks attack.
Nog socks.
Give you a
stealth.
what,
Ooh,
Shane?
what's Hab stealthing?
What do we roll for tying him up?
Ooh, you're muted, Nathan.
I'm just
That's-
trying not to
that's
be
stealthy.
seen. We're kind of out in the open still. Is it day right now? I
It is
forget
day.
what time
Yes.
of day it is.
Like I
Yeah.
said, it's day, but it is like late in the day. It seems like
Sure.
as like all of the stuff that you guys did to get here took you the like in real time took you guys the better part of the day.
Some might call it evening,
Yeah, so it is evening at this point.
or is it afternoon?
It's the more evening, yeah.
Thinking about taking this guy's armor and using it for
Disguise, hitman style.
disguise stuff, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. I get a +1 to AC and lose all my
So
movement.
Plus-
Does it have like? Does
I
it
would
have the
literally
livery?
not be able
Does it
to
have like
sneak
the
attack if
heraldry
I
of the
had more weight
castle
on me. So
on it?
What?
Does it have like? Does it have like the crest of the castle on it? Like any? Sort of,
Yeah, I mean it's
liveried
Royal
armor?
Guard armor. So yeah, it has.
Okay.
You'd be able to blend in with all of the other guards and everything.
Huh.
But it is just a standard set of full plate, so no enchantments,
no
no
magical.
nothing else. So
Is there something small Aewen can take off the guard she tied up as a souvenir? Something
Sticky
recognizable
finger.
as royal guard?
he has a picture of his family.
No, not that. Something recognizable as a royal guard thing.
Like a badge or something.
All of the guards here have insurance. He has his insurance card on him.
Does he have
Sure,
an ID?
Aewen takes that as a souvenir.
No, yeah, he has.
Oh, that's my inventory.
It's kind of messed up. No, think about it this way. He probably won't know his insurance card isn't there until he's like super injured, and then they'll be like, "Well, do you have your
You mean, like,
insurance card
now?
with you?"
You mean like now from getting arrows in his back and stuff?
Bird.
She looks at the insurance card and goes, Cobalt Kite Shield and Cross. Man, I'm doing you a favor.
They're not even in network around here.
There's nothing in network around here. Why do you have this? What a shit perk for your job.
Yeah, the castle signed a contract with him years ago, and they can't get out of the plans now.
Cobalt kite shield.
Does he have any cash on him?
Yeah, they both have a little bit of cash.
Well, they did.
One of them
I was about to say they did.
3 gold pieces, and the other one has 4 gold pieces.
Hey.
Now Knox
Diamonds of
has
the essence.
What does
not
Bernie
9
think of
gold
that?
pieces.
Oh,
I have 3,007 gold pieces.
7.
Well, Bernie
So-
owes Knox 1,000 gold, so he better let something slide here. I mean,
Bernie owes Knox 1,000 gold.
pretty sure that's what it was. Yeah,
No,
for
I thought
the
Knox was the one that was in debt
for the
when he
helm.
bought the ring or whatever.
He's paid that back by now.
I think he's paid that back.
Knox stole it and then lent it to me.
Ooh, what do you
so
see
what are
with your
trying to
robo
proceed?
eyes?
He has a
to see if
plus
anyone's
2.
Oh yeah, I did lend you your
if
own
anyone's
money. I
coming,
forgot about
So
anyone's coming from the yells, the earlier yells.
Oh, yeah.
you do start looking around,
Alabaster,
and you're like,
too.
"Shit, is anybody
Gonna
coming?"
scout.
If you remember right, the people that
Best
were
disguise
on
right
the
here,
walls
boys.
scattered because of the
Distraction in town.
distraction. Yes, that you guys set off earlier. It does look like people are still busy dealing with that and have not realized that there is anything going on.
Good thing we did that.
Okay, even with the that's perfect.
So you guys are
okay, even with-
inside the castle walls now. How do you want to go about getting inside the castle proper? Hi, Faye!
We're in.
Okay.
Baby.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway,
They're
I think Bernie would ask the party what they think. Like, so, do you take the armor and do the whole, masquerade thing? Or-
Do we take the armor and do the whole? Yeah, everything's fine up here. How are you?
I mean, it's
Sam's
not,
pretty sneaky.
We're still a big group.
Knox points at his ring. Best disguise in the world.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Knox doesn't.
Good for
Knox
you.
doesn't need one.
People
Sam
can't
doesn't
see
need
through your
one.
disguise if they see through you.
Bernie has
Here's
the
the
hat of
thing.
disguise.
I do not.
Who could pull it off though? What?
Oh, you did
Mrohy
have
could
one.
wear the armor.
Nope.
Maury
Wait,
could wear
like-
the armor.
Does he have any
I don't know
special
that.
armor
I don't know that
on?
Maury could wear the armor.
Maury
He's-
can turn his armor
or he's
into
really
the
big
look of
for
that
a
armor.
medium.
Can
I think that's part of his kit.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what that would
Oh.
be part. Sacred armor.
Magic vestment.
He's not wearing a vest. He's wearing armor.
Vestment.
Well, that's a pretty good low
Is
level
that-
spell if I
No,
remember
never mind. That's
correctly.
not it. It's something that he can do. I remember looking at it.
Glamour. Glamour? Is it glamour?
I do not think it's glamored. It's not listed on the.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, he gains a +1 enhancement bonus. So you can pick between some things.
It doesn't change appearance, so does it?
Yeah.
Is that under sacred armor?
Here's the thing, us switching out armor is going to take some time. That is not a quick process.
Yeah, it is, especially for heavy armor.
It's like 10 minutes or something?
It's 10 minutes to don and doff, which means you're like standing
20.
around for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd say screw it. Let's just roll.
I'm pretty sure Habhab can do it, but I can't remember where it's from.
Did we
So
just take the
things-
D's away from those words to just make on and off?
Don't we have hats of disguises? I mean, somebody could just imitate that armor, right?
Habs
I
has
think
one,
I gave
that's
mine to someone.
it. Oh,
I think I
you can
gave it
do
to
with
some
sacred armor.
NPC. I can't remember.
Was it
you
Aewen?
gave it to
Aewen
Aewen
might
at some
have
point.
it. I think Aewen.
Yeah.
Oh, is it that time?
So she could hide from the suitors and stuff. Yeah, Aewen has my hat.
That was,
Yeah, I know you can pick a
that was
number of
ages ago.
things.
I know that was literally years ago, but you have that. So
I feel like
Energy
I gave it
resistant,
back.
fortification, glamored. Yep, there it is.
Did you?
You
Yep.
found it?
So he can
So,
he
yeah,
can
he
make
can
himself
actually
look like the
glamour
guard
his-
for up to however many minutes.
For a minute at a time.
I feel
Yeah.
like when we left
2
Middle
minutes.
I gave it back because I don't
You also
anything.
have possession.
Okay.
And we have
Weird.
Possession too. Yeah.
that's useful. What else do we have?
Are there
for
any
this?
openings that we can see, like any windows or doors or
So
minutes.
yeah, you guys know that there are like windows and stuff around the castle.
any near us though?
A lot of them, you guys do see some. Obviously, you know where like the main hall is and how to get in there. So the only issue that you guys might see, you guys know that some of the traps in here have been cleared out, but you guys don't know how many have. And you know that there were traps that were being set up specifically by your good friend.
Raisa or
Well,
Her-
yes, but
No,
not
Mr. Drunk
specifically
Rogue.
by her, but by
Peter?
Peter.
Mr. Irish Rogue.
Peter?
He's no friend of mine, Shane.
I
He's
say we
a
just find the
pumpkin eater.
closest door and then have Knox do his thing. I imagine the PCs would have come up with some sort of plan like that.
So you guys just want to go like the closest entrance you can find, and like try and find your way from there.
How far away are
Well-
we from like
So
visibly? What
you
can we
guys
see
are like
before the
I
final,
would
from the
st-
final
You
battle?
guys are on like the west, are on the west wing of the castle. The area that you're looking for is in the central area of the castle.
Okay.
Most of the time that you guys have spent here has been spent, for the most part, just kind of going back and forth between the tower. You've done a little bit of detours to like the library, to like Teresa's chambers, like one time. I do believe they also went to go see El at one point or another.
Mhm.
But the vast majority of your guys's experience navigating through the castle has been just to see the prince or the duke, which is sort of in the same area.
Sure.
The library is in the west wing though, so you know you guys might have some idea of how to get there if you were to find where the library is at. So, you guys are just gonna find the closest door. So,
Just to get inside. To get
yeah,
inside.
you guys just want to get inside as quick as possible. Okay.
At least Habs would
Let's
like to.
do
It's,
some
I mean,
skill stuff here. Let's have you guys roll for. Let's see if you guys can spot a good inconspicuous place to enter. Give me some perception checks. Go.
okay. That's my specialty. No, it's not.
Can I do this under a tree so I get
Oh.
+2?
That's
No,
more like it.
That's not how that works.
Thank God I've got a bunch of alterations so that I can turn a 2 into a 22. Woof.
Ooh. Okay. Looks like Bernie is the one who's.
Seminole?
Oh, wait. There it
There
is.
we go.
That's
Wow.
our perception wizard.
Wizard.
Yeah, Sem is locked in like you have rarely seen her. And she's like, yo, we're going over there. Follow me. And she's
shit.
just
I
like,
mean, she
no
has
nonsense.
She has very recently snuck into the castle, so she would have a good idea.
This is true.
Yo, we're going over there.
Yeah, she finds like a little area that's kind of tucked away. That's just a servant's entrance. It looks like there's an area that they can come out here to, do some tending to the garden and other things that they need to do out in the courtyard area. You
Always nice
guys
to have.
head over to that entrance. And are you going to check it at all? You just heading straight in? How are we getting in from here?
I'd like to do detect magic, just to see if there's any auras around.
We finally learned.
Just to let you know.
Aren't
if
you
it's
proud of
dark
us,
out,
Shade?
Yeah.
I think most of the time Habs wouldn't, but this is like really kind of. We know we're going up against like a magic user,
Mhm.
so maybe he's got a magical castle or something.
Okay, so you cast Detect Magic. You don't see anything magical going on with the door here.
I relay that to the party.
Okay. So you guys are just going to kick the door in and stomp your way down to the place that you're
Check
going?
for traps.
Okay, who's checking for traps?
I get her.
We know who's checking for traps.
So
Oh.
22. You do notice that it does seem like there is this one doesn't seem like it's a deadly trap, although it does seem like it's been alarmed in some way, like there's like a little chime thing that's going to go off if you were to open this door. You do also, the other trap that you hear that is not technically a trap, you do also hear voices on the other side. It is a servant's entrance, so
He
It sounds
has some
like they're
gloves
parked.
for that kind of thing.
Well, we know it's a servant's entrance. Hmm. Yeah, let me look through the door.
Is that
Okay.
a once a day thing or is that like a at will thing?
It's like a once a day thing.
yes, and I do believe that you did use it yesterday, but you have not yet used it today. Yeah, it does seem like this is just sort of a servants area. So one of the things that it looks like they do here is, it looks like this is an area that they do some washing of linens and that sort of thing. It's really easy to just sort of like dump water out of here, out this door. But yeah, there's just some people kind of standing around, scrubbing up on the little scrubber thing that they used to use back then. You know how those things do. Washboard, yes. The washboard looks like it's actually modeled to look like Mrohy's abs. That's not true. It's modeled to look like the champ's abs. It has the belt and everything.
It has the belt and everything.
Lizard. What? Who the hell is washing clothes on lizard abs?
Okay, I want to ask the team something.
Okay.
Have you guys heard about just owning it, just like acting like you belong? Because we're not sneaking Mrohy through there. If you just walk through with enough confidence, they'll leave us alone.
Oh, you don't have
right?
to. He can disguise himself as a guard for 10 minutes.
I don't think it
hat.
has to be for 10 minutes. I think it's 1 minute at a time.
It's you have to use 1 minute at a time for up to 10 minutes.
Yes.
So he could sneak.
Pretend that
he could
you're our
sneak through-
prisoners. We could just walk through.
Yeah, but why would
just
we
a
be
couple of
taking
us
prisoners
guys.
not through the main gate?
Looking over here, right? Maybe.
It's kind of weird, right?
Can we walk out of here? Oh, I guess we can.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
let's just take him through the
The
laundry.
servant entrance, yeah.
I mean, the guards would have taken us through here, wouldn't they have? Or maybe not. I guess I don't have the wall set up too much. But,
Well, Aewen, you have a hat of disguise, right?
No.
No? Oh, I thought you had one.
well, I think she gave it back
Sorry.
to Habs, which
Habs
Oh,
does
okay.
have
give
a
it to
disguise,
whoever-
I believe, yes.
I
cast
believe
like
Habs,
a-
after he got his legs fixed, doffed it to become more accepting of who he is. But I don't know what happened to that hat ever since.
I know someone.
If it doesn't have it, I think she would have given it back to Habs like Thomas said. So
Yeah, I mean, when she left Milhethalis, she would have been like, I don't... Thank you, that's super great. I don't need the hat anymore.
you haven't been getting pursued by suitors or your father anymore, have you? I was gone a number of
Thankfully, no. The closest anyone has gotten to that has been a gnome crushing hard on her, and she had no idea.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
He
yeah.
got the L's hat
Love
of
baby
disguise.
driver.
What if somebody just runs in there and tells them that they just need to come out quick? There's something happening, and then they just run out, and then everybody just files in.
Oh, let's pull the fire alarm.
Yeah.
Set the linens on fire.
Well, that seems a little much.
Yeah, Knox, go in there and play
Those
with
would be
matches.
really expensive in that day and age.
Oh yeah, just tell them that they've been summoned somewhere. Something, you know. I don't know. I don't know a good way to say that. That'd be believable.
Oh, I have an
I just
idea. Let's
walk
go in there and kill
invisible
all of
and
them.
look around.
You could do that.
I mean, I could just go in there invisible and look around, see how many people there are.
The door opens and then closes, and nobody sees anything weird about that.
But I'm aware of the bell. Knox would have a trick. Like you can like take a string and you like pull the bell to one side, so it just doesn't make the sound.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you keep the clapper from hitting the bell.
Yeah. And then it's usually just on like a little hook, and you just like take it off, and then we don't have to deal with it anymore. That would be a disabled device check, right?
That would very much be a disabled device. Yes.
But
Is
I can do
anything-
that. I don't lose invisibility, so
If there's anything Knox knows, it's clapping cheeks.
Knox nose clapping.
all right. Can I just go
Knox-
look around?
Knox has
I'm
the
gonna
clap.
Okay. Well, where are you gonna just look around the area that this?
I'm gonna go into the room.
Okay. So
Invisible.
go ahead and give me that disabled device check.
All right. Skills. Disable device.
38. Yeah. So you just you kind of like reach in there, and you have. I'm gonna say what you do is you reach in there with just a like little pair of needle nose, and you reach up underneath the bell without setting it off, and you just clip the hammer out from inside the bell. So not needle nose, but like wire cutters. That's what I was looking for.
Tiny scissors.
Yes. So you're able to sneak in there without anybody. I think they probably would notice. It's a little bit dark in there, but they're like, "Oh, so it looks like the wind blew the door open or something. That's kind of strange. I didn't even hear the bell go off." One of them comes over and it's like, "Oh, just leave it. It's fine. Oh, it's hot as the dickens in here. Oh, we could use the wind." I don't know why they're all Irish.
It's hot as the dickens in here. Someone lit all the linens on fire.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, you're looking around. Like I said, it's just some ladies kind of in there. They're gossiping a little bit, like, "Faith and Gora, what's going on with all of this business that they got going out around the castle? Oh, I don't know. I'm sure it'll be fine."
Is there like an exit to this room? Knox to be pretty like focused on that.
The tower showed up again earlier today. I always thought that was a myth, but yeah, it turns out it really does exist. Oh yeah, there's always the royal family's always doing something crazy with the magic and whatnot. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyways, what's going on?
Is there like an exit to this room?
Yeah, you do see an exit. There's actually a couple of exits. There is one that kind of goes into like a back servants hallway that like so that people don't actually have to see servants and whatnot. And there is one that you know, real people can use to come in and like check on the servants. You know what I mean? People that are actually people that matter.
Fantastic. Okay, how big's this room? Is it pretty big?
Not too big. I would say it's good like 20 by 10, like, you know, just sort of a long room where, you know, pile up clothes on one side, wash it on the other, gets sent out to get like pressed and dried in another room, and then yeah, so, you know, this is just where the washing takes place. You know, other parts of it take place in sort of a adjacent room down the servants hallway there.
Okay. Well, I will. I think I'll just leave and give everybody like the information. I'll try to like leave at a time where no one's really looking at the door. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, and yeah, they were liking the breeze, so they are they have no problem keeping the door open.
Right. Oh, so I can go in and out as I please.
I would say that it's not like super open because
It cracked or something.
yeah, it's cracked. You get the idea that the door's not supposed to be open right now. They're being kind of bad. So you do kind of have to squeeze your way through.
I squeeze. I pretend it's the wind blowing a little
Yep.
bit.
There is a reason that there was an alarm put on there.
So it's a long room. I could scare them out of there. I mean, that's like one idea I have. I don't want to really hurt these people.
And they're just washing clothes, spilling tea
Just-
onto the clothes.
How many
so
are
that they
there?
have to wash them again.
Yeah, how many?
How many are there? I would say I'd say there's probably like about a half a dozen.
We could just walk in like we own the place. Just walk right through. They probably wouldn't. They would give them gossip for 2 days. You know?
Yep.
Are they covered in tree stuff like Habs and Aewen by chance?
So far you've
I
not
guess
seen
Habs would
anyone
know.
on the castle grounds that have
And the way-
any sort of tree stuff
and-
going on.
And I would probably relate to him that the way they were talking, it seems relatively normal here. They were gossiping about some magic stuff. I don't know. But
Yeah. Okay. They're kind of protected in the castle wall. Maybe we're protected too in the castle walls. That'd be nice.
so I don't know. We have to have some course of action here. So
Well, we could just walk in like we own the place, or we could have a couple of us pretend to be guards with the different magics and things we have, and then like we have the others in tow. Like Knox could like tie a rope around their hands, but like not actually knot it, sort of deal. Those are the only ideas I have,
I don't know
or
if
that's
they
the only
would-
idea I have. But
Ever go through the servants' quarters with a prisoner? Would they?
well, I mean,
I don't
mean,
know.
if you think
I have
about
no
it,
idea.
we
We
broke
have fancy
broke in
clothes,
over
right?
here.
Oh yeah, we're all decked
I
out.
don't know if any of us.
So like we could just walk through there and just like I
As
don't know what the
noble.
equivalent would be, but like have like a notebook in front of us and just be like, oh yes, and I have to get you to this meeting, and just like walk through there and just ignore them. Just walk through.
Sure.
We can name drop some important people we know, like, oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do
I
that.
must meet Lord Farquaad tomorrow.
Bernie picks up Sem and puts her in his familiar pouch.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh shit, wrong cat. Sorry.
I guess-
oh my god.
Wow.
Habs is gonna do his best to look like nobility. Yeah. With his hat of disguise, he's gonna look as
Okay,
fancy as
you
he
do
can.
have a hat of disguise then?
It's funny to me because Knox is like, oh, I hate magic. I'll just get my buddy to do it. So basically, Sem is just a really chaotic, self-aware
Where the
Familiar
hell
for
did,
Knox.
Knox's character token get to?
I don't know. I don't
I
see it either.
I haven't seen it in like a year because of.
Oh, there it is, way back there.
God damn it. Do you have the hat of disguise?
I mean,
Me?
we could either arbitrarily decide that we have it, or I could roll to see if I like to see if I left.
I know
it
that you
with
guys
an
had it at
NPC.
one point.
I'm
was given to
pretty
Aewen,
sure
then
it
back
is
to
in our
Habhab's.
party. There's one hat of disguise amongst us.
Let's just say we have it with us.
Mrohy?
I don't think Mrohy would have.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if he would just wear it, he's wearing armor. It wouldn't be too hard to just make your armor look like royal armor, you know, with a hat of disguise.
Okay, we'll give it to Mrohy to use, and then we'll.
Maury can
kind
already
of
do that, though.
follow.
Oh, Bernie can
Oh.
wear it then.
And
Okay,
then
we'll give it to Bernie then.
I already
Maury
am
has
wearing
to be
my
going-
helm. I have a hat slot.
Oh, okay.
I just also take
You
it off.
are already using a head slot, yes.
Yeah,
So it could be Aewen or Habs. Habs isn't a very good actor.
Aewen.
Aewen
Well,
needs to
Habs
wear
can.
it.
Doesn't Habs already have the hat of disguise?
Well, I was gonna give it to like someone who could actually bluff.
This is what we do.
You know.
We give Habs a notebook, and we just tell him to start writing something down. And then Aewen will talk to Mrohy and giving him demands. Mrohy just has to
Who's
say
going?
yes, ma'am,
Okay,
yes,
who's
ma'am.
getting the hat of disguise? I will put it in someone's inventory. You just got to tell me who I'm putting it in.
I think we give it to.
Aewen or Habs.
It'd probably be better for Habs. Because it's hard to explain.
It might be better for Aewen because she has the charisma to use bluff.
Oh shit! I look like a tree.
Oh,
Aewen
does it
and I
give it a
both look like
bonus to
trees.
bluff?
Let me see here. I don't think I can change like your fleshy. Let me see here.
I could take my
think you can
helmet
just-
off, and I'd be fine with wearing it.
see
Or
the guy
diplomacy.
himself.
Yeah.
I could use my diplomacy. I've got things I could say to these ladies here.
You do have
You
a
can
hat
change
of
your
disguise now.
armor. Yeah, armor, clothing, weapons, and equipment. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, or in between. Otherwise, the extent of the apparent change is up to you. You could obscure a minor feature, but being a tree is a minor feature, probably. So yeah, yeah, I don't know. We look really tree-ish right now. I think is a big problem.
I forgot about that. Aewen too.
Yeah, we unlocked the final battle skin. Aewen and I have.
Entish now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like how that token turned out.
It looks bitchin'.
Well, I think it would be easier for her. I don't know how afflicted you guys are.
I think I just
Like
look
how-
like my token, which looks pretty bad in general. Plus, I look like a robot, like tree robot.
Here's what I'm thinking. Bernie wears the hat of disguise to look like a royal guard. And then he's like, hey, you leave this door open?
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
That's what I'm
great
gonna
premise.
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that. That
Done.
could work. Yeah.
Yeah, we just do
Done,
some
done.
security
Let's do
checks.
that.
See if they left this door open. Who left this open? You know, like I feel like that's a good like way to get in there. It's like, all right, well, since it's open, we're gonna be heading through here. Don't mind us.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my
so,
idea.
Yeah, you throw on
you
the
guys
hat
wanna go
on.
along.
So you okay? I'm gonna put the hat of disguise in your inventory then.
Okay.
Boop.
How
Wait a
are we gonna
minute.
explain the other people though? Are these just some diplomats that you were escorting?
Mercs. You guys are mercs.
That's fair. I'm still gonna be invisible, so no one wants to see a half-orc.
All right.
I was
So
stared at.
we'll go ahead and
Well, and then Sem's stowed away. Did I hear that properly?
unequip the helm of telepathy. The hat of disguise is equipped.
Yep.
Just make sure that you change that out if you do change those. Change which one you're using.
Yep.
Okay. So Sem is a cat. Bernie looks like a guard. Mrohy plans on looking like a guard. And then, other than that, one is invisible and two are trees.
Yeah. Nothing can
You
go
cast-
wrong with this.
Can you cast invisibility?
I can. I'm trying to save my. Well, I don't know if I want to use. Well,
Is that a
Aewen
higher
still looks like a
level?
tree too. No, Aewen, invisibility is a second level spell, but I guess I could just.
Well, does Aewen have like a hood?
I can make.
She could just put a hood up.
I mean, you guys are looking
Good
not
up.
so good. The reason why we're going through here is to get some help for you. Like,
Yeah, we can just be like townsfolk or mercs or something, like Justin was saying.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you guys do have a plan. So,
Yeah.
who's going in first?
Bernie.
Bernie. So Bernie,
Bernie
yeah,
Mac.
you head in. You, as you head in, what do you? These ladies like look up at you, kind of like snap their eyes. They're like, "What is wrong with that bell?" What do you say to them?
Excuse me, ladies. No, couldn't help but notice, but while doing security checks here, this door here is open. Happen to know anything about it?
The wind blew it open earlier. We were too busy washing, going about our business. Hardly even noticed. You know how it is.
Yeah, I do know how it is. Security's pretty tight right now, right? So, maybe we do a better job of keeping that door closed, eh?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation
Yeah,
check.
that's what I'm going for.
Oh,
22.
It's still good, though. Against a
Alright,
civilian.
It's pretty good. A lot of them are like yeah, yes sir, kind of look away from you. There is one that's kind of in the back that sort of bigger lady, looks like she's been here for a while. She's like,
Yeah.
well, listen here, boyo. How about you go and get that bell fixed and then let us know when it is we can get back to having the door open and getting a breeze in. You try coming in through here, scrubbing down your skivvies and whatnot in the sweltering heat.
I gotta say, I don't envy you ladies, but yeah, it looks like you're really working hard here. So yeah, I'll see what we can do to get that bell fixed. Since this door's open anyway, I'll be bringing some folks in through here if you don't mind. They're not looking so good. So we'll see if we can get some
As far as I know,
cleric help.
you're not. As far as I know, you lot are supposed to be going through the front entrance, checking in and all that.
Yeah, well, we need to get places a bit quickly here. They're really not looking so good. If you want to take a look at them, he ushers Aewen and Habs in here through the door. It's a bit urgent, so I am
They're
cutting
definitely not
corners a
looking
bit.
well. Give me a bluff check here.
Sure.
And Habhabs and Aewen, if you want to roll a bluff as well to look like sad and pathetic.
Because I'm so good at this. It's gonna be fun. It's like, yeah, I got the black magic plague. The magic hurt me and turned me into this thing.
Can you... Aewen, can you roll, Thomas isn't there. I will go ahead and roll a bluff skill for Aewen to look sad and pathetic. Okay, Aewen covers for both of you guys.
Yay!
It's like, oh, the fever's got him delirious. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Our organs are sloughing off on the inside. They're becoming our outsides. Oh no. She's like, Well, as far as I know, they're not gonna get it. Whatever it is they've got, they're not gonna get my girl sick here, are they?
Oh, no. It ain't contagious. It's I don't know. He explained it to me. He pointed at Hab's head, but it's magic. It goes right over my head, but they should be fine. Yeah.
As far as I know, you're not supposed to be coming through here. And as far as you know, this door is not supposed to be open. I say just a regular afternoon happened here. Nothing special. Everybody went about their work, huh?
You read my mind there, miss.
All right, ladies.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I don't have to tell anyone about this, except for that I noticed that, it may need a little bit of repairing. But I'll see if I can put a little word for you to, get some fresh air coming in through here. I don't know. You girls working too hard to have to be working in the heat like this,
I do appreciate it, sir. And, I'm sure marching around all willy-nilly on the king's orders is nothing better, but we all do what we have to, don't we?
Absolutely. Yeah, you ladies keep up the good work and have yourselves a nice day.
All right. Sem is very much a cat. So Sem stays quiet and actually, Sem, give me a stealth check.
A chatterbox check.
Apologies.
Oh, still really good. Yeah,
Holy balls.
Sem just slinks through underneath everybody's feet without anyone noticing what's going on. Like, she's just kind of like weaving in and out between everyone's feet as they're stepping around and doing it good, unlike most cats who fucking walk underneath you and try and kill you on the stairs.
You're telling me that Sam avoided rubbing against one leg?
Yes.
Like, he didn't... Oh,
Sem's on a
it's
mission.
full
All right.
stealth mode.
You guys head into so from here, are you guys going through the servants' hallway, or are you going through the like regular hallway?
Well, guards are kind of in a weird position there, huh? Are they are they servants or are they allowed in?
Yeah, you're not sure.
Any other map yet? Or...
No.
yeah, mine.
I don't. The castle is so big, it's difficult to map out the whole thing.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
leaning towards servants' hallway personally.
Just say you haven't been through this way before. Which one's your story?
Yeah, Habs would be in favor of that as well.
Through the servants' hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where his vote goes.
But won't that
Okay.
just go to the kind of their quarters?
High
So
wisdom,
my
low intelligence.
question
That sounds like
is,
Sam.
going through the servants' hallway. This is definitely not an area that you guys have been through.
Yeah, we're not familiar with it. Yeah.
So how is it you guys are going to be trying to find your way to where it is you need to go? Like, what is your strategy here?
Could I use knowledge nobility to understand the layout of castles?
Knowledge dungeon.
Sam went
here.
through the servant quarters or the servant areas last time. So the wisdom ability would be like. Sorry, I was muted, so I was trying to say that this whole time. But the wisdom ability was
You were in a different wing of the castle.
no, I
last
understand that. But are the wings constructed similarly?
time. Some that is the problem, is that especially the servants' hallways are so bland. Like, there's not a whole lot back here of any sort of decoration or anything like that. Like, all
why
of the
would they?
hallways do kind of blend into one another.
But we know which
Well, could we do...
general
Do they have
direction we
markings
need
You
on
to
do
the
know that
doors?
you do know the general direction, but yeah, there are sort of some twists.
is
and
one
turns
direction
and
of the servant hallway going away from that direction versus the other.
whatnot. Well, I mean, you guys are on the edge of the building, so it is mostly just heading sort
They
of
have to
inward.
have
You guys know that you
markings
need
and
to be.
stuff
You're
for
in the
new
west
people,
wing. You
right?
need to be heading east to get into that central.
Yeah, just do survival
they-
checks for cardinal direction of east, right? I mean...
Okay.
is that too
Do they
much?
have servants' canned markings on the walls?
So are you guys just going to head vaguely east? Is kind of what your plan is here?
Well, I know where east is.
You definitely know east.
Yeah, let me do a survival
How about
check
my
here.
knowledge nobility to determine potential castle layouts?
Knowledge nobility. Sem, Bernie, Aewen, bluff skill. I don't think. I would say that you could do knowledge nobility. I don't know that would help as much as a knowledge local would. Knowledge local would be maybe you had heard something about the castle. Knowledge nobility would be you'd heard something about the royal family.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What wing of the castle is El-Anon in?
El-Anon is in the northern wing. He's kind of in
okay.
the back of the castle.
Okay.
With the
I can also do
26 on
this.
knowledge local, how well do I know my way around the servants' quarters?
Knowledge local, yeah, Aewen. You are
heard
someone that
stories.
comes from nobility, so yeah, you are someone that does like to collect stories. So you've actually talked to you
Chat
also
with
don't know the
Samaki
prince
servant
as well
bunch.
as some of the other people here. So I think a lot of the times that you've spent here, you've talked to a lot of the servants and other people. Just that's kind of who Aewen is. She does kind of have a little bit of a, as people were telling stories, like, okay, well, down on the west wing, you go down this way, and so there's this whole thing, and so in this little intersection, that's where I saw.
Are we doing the whole
Sarah
West
McGill,
Wing walk
and
and
she
talk
was
thing as
totally snogging one of the royal guards down there, and you're like, oh
No.
damn.
So I've managed to piece together
Yeah, so
some potentially viable castle
Sam has got
plans from
East
all the
on lock.
gossip.
Sam fucking knows East.
I know all I know some of the sneaky little side ways to get around the castle thanks to some juicy,
and are you
juicy
guys
hot
just
goss.
moving through the hallway? Are you trying to stealth your way through the hallway, or how are you guys moving through here?
I think Aewen would just be moving through.
Aewen's just moving
I think
through?
Mrohy kind of negates all our stealth.
Well, not to mention, she agrees with Knox. It's like
yeah,
you look
Mrohy
like you're
can't
supposed
really
to be
keep
there.
up the armor thing for like he's already used 1 minute of it, but yeah,
Yes,
probably
for us,
2
just
during that conversation. But yeah,
Yeah. Look like we're supposed to be here. I like that strategy the best.
So yeah, you guys are just kind of moving your way through and everything. Yeah, you guys are moving in the servants' quarters are not meant to be like super efficient. Like the upper class gets to where they're going, where they need to. The servants need to be able to like duck in and out of rooms without ever being seen. So like there's hallways that go completely around rooms and like go off into like weird sort of like dead ends that only go into one area. You guys are vaguely heading east at this point. You're not really going through any doors. You're just kind of heading through the hallways at this moment. All right, let's see here. When do you guys feel like? Because so here's the thing. You can go around the entire castle just going through the servants' quarters. At which point do you guys feel like you're going to try and come out of the servants' quarters? Are you going to ask somebody? Are you just going to trust your gut? Where do you guys feel like you'd like to exit?
As close to the tree as possible, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that's kind of the rub. Like, you know east, kind of know a vague amount that you're supposed to be going, but my question is, how are you going to figure out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're connected to various different rooms, you know, way to get in and out. Rooms have windows. If we could find a room that's relatively unoccupied or completely unoccupied, we could just take a look out the window and see kind of where we're at. Does that make sense?
Servants' quarters have windows?
The servants' hallways don't. The rooms that you would go into would probably have windows, but the servants' hallways, it's essentially like a hospital hallway, where it's just doors on either side that are leading into the rooms that actually do shit. Like it is a very no nonsense, just like brick hallway, because it's servants. They're not real people. They don't need like any sort of aesthetics or anything. They're essentially robots.
Was there people in the
like service tunnel?
Yeah, it's kind of like a service tunnel.
Think if a house was all unfinished basement.
Like for utilities.
There are.
You know?
You guys do pass by some servants who kind of like side eye you a little bit, kind of look at you. Like, yeah. How do you deal with the people that you come across as you're moving through the hallways? Are you gonna tell them to shut their goddamn mouth if they know it's good for them? Are you just gonna punch them? Are you gonna bribe them?
Really trying to
Slap them on the bum.
Us, are they? I mean,
As
they're
we
probably
walk
just
by.
No. You got. Hey, listen. You guys are in like incredibly expensive armor. One of you looks like a guard. Nobody is saying anything to you.
Right.
Say something. Say something.
I feel like Aewen at one point.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like Aewen at one point would try to like spread the rumor that something was going on by like the wall where we entered to try to like get a lot of attention focused outwards.
Okay. What? Tell me what the rumor you're spreading is.
Well, just that there was a big disturbance at the wall, and if Aewen knows servants, the moment they hear something like, "Oh, something weird or unusual,"
so
or
you're
new
just
is
gonna tell them
happening,
like
they
what
gotta go
actually
check it
happened. You should just be like, "Hey, there was big explosions out there and stuff. Like, I think one of the businesses lit on fire. Super crazy. Like, I saw a bunch of people like running along the top of the wall and whatnot. like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a
Diplomacy.
A
So-
whispers check.
yeah, this isn't even a lie, so this isn't even a bluff check. I would say, yeah, give me a diplomacy check.
I'm pretty good at diplomacy as long as the dice agree with me. Middle of the fucking road.
22 is still pretty good. Yeah, like you get a couple of like the newer servant girls who don't.
She tries to, if she spots any like the big gossips, she'll try to really lean into it.
Yeah, I think as like you're passing, most servants know better than to like start whispering. While there's people who look like they could be nobility around, but these they're a little bit new.
Yeah. I don't even think she would like go into detail about it. I think she would be like, "Hey, I've heard from the usual, that something's going on by the whatever the wall is."
Well, yeah, like
I
you
didn't-
walk
I didn't hear
past
much,
these
something
girls,
crazy.
and like you kind of like look back over your shoulder, and you see like they're doing the whole thing, like whispering, like most servants know better than to do that. Like they would wait until you're like way out of earshot. I think like you see them do that, and like you just sort of disappear and like pop up behind them, and you're like, oh yeah, and I heard. And
That's
yeah,
pretty
you start
great.
gossiping with them. Are
Yeah, she's
you
just trying to
using
spread a lot of,
insect
like,
spies?
hot goss to get people's attention.
you have
But
that?
I can use 2 of them. They can be scouts to fly down hallways and stuff to figure out kind of where they go or where it leads.
You're that kid from.
What kind of insects are there? Are they?
They're 2 small, black, glossy beetles.
Oh, they couldn't be blue beetles.
I guess
So
they could. Basically, what Sem would do is just tell them to scout out the passageways ahead and see which direction they turn, and then come back and report.
okay, and are you gonna have them kind of go out into like the
Yeah, but-
main halls as well?
Yeah. Try to take a look around and see where we're at.
Okay.
That's good.
Because they
So,
can crawl
you
under
do-
doors and stuff.
You do get an idea of where you are. You do get a much better idea. So, with all of these insect spies going around,
Oh, you know what's cool?
reporting back into you.
Would what's his name, Bernie, be able to use the helmet to also see where they're at?
No.
What they're doing through
the-
Sem?
Had a disguise on, I think, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, he's got
Read-
the hat of disguise.
Yeah, I'm using the head of disguise. I think it's a better route to go right now.
Oh, yeah.
The other things you guys have going on.
Yeah, the Cerebro helmet kind of stands out.
Yeah.
Well, and it will make it look like it's like official or
Mhm.
something.
Yep. At least I
Good
look
for
like I'm
us.
supposed to be there. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
has more value.
I'm just reading through this here.
So from
Yeah,
what
it's
I
like a book
understand,
there.
they don't have to be within 50 feet of you. You just can't communicate with them if they're outside of that range.
Yeah.
And then they'd be able to fly back or crawl back or whatever.
Okay.
Jeez. It's like a novel.
Yeah, basically it just says they make excellent spies. Here's their AC. Here's how fast they go.
Okay,
Stealth checks her.
Just roll me a d20 and add 23 to it. Okay, so that is I assume that the bugs are trying to be stealthy.
I mean, yeah, I would have told them not to be conspicuous,
Yes.
like fly up in the corner kind of thing.
So, yeah, you guys are running around. You figure out like pretty quickly that you do that you kind of know where you are. You do figure out that for you to get to the what do you call it? To the courtyard. The quickest route is going to be well, where the courtyard was, where the tower now is. The quickest route is either going to be through the main hall or through the library.
Library would have more cover.
But it will be quiet.
Imagine there may be some traps there too.
Well, good thing we have a metal detector with us.
Yeah, I got magic detector too. Yep. Okay. Did your beetles scout out the library first and report back as we get close?
Well, they're good for 100 minutes, so almost 2 hours.
Cool.
All right.
Both of them.
Yeah, I'm glad you had that spell. It's incredibly useful.
Well, I
It's actually
prepped
kinda
it
sick.
because we were going to go into the castle, and I figured that's a really good use for it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is very much so.
It's a cool spell.
Okay, so you guys head towards the library. You send the bugs in. How many bugs are you sending in? Are you just sending like, because it is like beetle? Are you just sending one in? I assume that you're using like the multiple bugs to go down like different avenues and stuff.
Yeah, sending them out like feelers, you know what I mean? Like, this one's
So
going
are
to
you-
turn left in the hallway, this one's going to turn right.
No, yeah. But
We'll
I'm
wait-
saying
we'll
like
wait
when
and
you
then
finally
come- they'll come
when
back
you do
and-
get to the library, are you going to just send one bug in, or are you sending all of them in at the same time? I want to know how it is you're going about doing this.
Some would ask Mrohy what he would think. As far as
Mrohy?
like, well, I guess Mrohy doesn't really like subterfuge.
Yeah, Mrohy is not the guy when it comes to
Wasted that 20.
doing things quiet.
Where's Knox?
Knox
Some
would
would
be a
ask
much
for-
better option, yes.
Some would ask for opinion on
For
whether
what?
we should go one at a time with the bugs or both at once.
I go one at a time because if something's going to vaporize a bug, then you still have a bug.
Well, I'm thinking that they would. So they go under the door and one go left and one would go right, and we cover more distance that way. How long has it been since I summoned them?
I would say it probably takes you guys a good. Well, let's see here.
But I mean, they can
How long?
literally get a bird's eye view.
Good 20 minutes to get to the
It's
library.
kind of what I
once
was
you
thinking.
guys
Is about
like,
20 minutes.
once you guys get like a good handle on like where you're going and
We haven't.
everything.
So we have them for an hour yet.
They can fly.
Yeah, they can do whatever beetles can do.
Bird's eye view. Just have 'em
Stick
fly
to the.
over.
Yeah, but is it like floor to ceiling bookshelves? Is it like a maze in there?
So the main area of the library is pretty wide open.
Oh, we've been here before. Remember,
Yeah, we
Habhabs was
spent a lot
talking to
of
the
time
one
in-
chick.
Yeah, multiple times.
We spent a lot of time
I
in the
copied
library
a whole
waiting.
book. I
Well,
copied a whole book for
Either something's happening
Sheila.
or something's not happening. And if we're in the library, it's not weird that we're there.
Hmm.
Not necessarily. We've been in there before. So your
You
bugs
guys
can just
have
report
been
back
places.
to us.
That is true.
Yeah. It's not unheard of to see people like us in the library. we just need to see what kind of people.
I don't know. I'm just me as a player's freaking out because Shane wants the distinction.
I would do one
I
beetle at a
asked
time,
for a
just in
lot of
case.
details just because I like to know how the. I like to know
Sam
how
would
the
probably
story's
send
going.
them both. In the interest of time,
You're gonna send them both.
That's fine. That's fine.
but she's gonna stagger them. She's gonna send one in, wait a couple minutes, and then send the next one.
Would you know if one of them got killed? Does the spell allow
As
that?
long as they are within the 50 feet, yes.
Okay.
All right.
She's used this once
So-
before to look into the tower in the Emerald City or whatever, and
Yep.
as soon as it flew into the thing, it just completely disconnected.
So they do have to be within 50 feet, right?
In order for me to share senses with them, yes.
Gotcha. Well, the library is huge.
Right. Well, so they still maintain their autonomy outside of that. They just have to come back within 50 feet to report.
Gotcha. Okay. So, if
At
you
least
guys
that's how I
want
interpret
to-
it. It doesn't explicitly say that.
How long are you gonna keep them in there before they come back and report?
I don't know. What do you
wanna use-
suggest?
Well, I mean, how? It's a
Have
big
them take a
spell,
lap
how-
and come back?
Yeah, but I mean, how a lap's a long time in there, right?
Okay.
Well, they have
1 second, guys. I'm gonna go freshen my drink while you're talking about this stuff.
Okay, you could have
20.
them come
They have
back.
20-foot fly speed, so it can go 20 feet in 6 seconds.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, they could pretty.
They could probably-
get a
they could
pretty good
probably
view of
both-
everything after a minute or 2 minutes even.
Okay, yeah, just tell them to do a lap and come back. Should take like a couple minutes. You know, after it's been sitting there for 2 months, it's dad snack then. Where did my tube go?
Thomas is sleeping.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
It does say I can use, or I can take a full round action to concentrate and know the direction of them.
like, which way they're pointing?
Probably which way they are.
Yeah, their location.
You can
Yep.
point at the bugs.
Oh, like in relation to you, is what you're saying.
Right.
Could you bug triangulate that way?
Yeah, probably. Oh my god, I just realized a really awesome use for these bugs.
Okay.
Sam and her bug friends.
Could you use them as a substitute for line of sight as long as you still had a line of effect for spells?
No.
You're not sharing a
gonna say
vision
no.
with them.
As long as you still
What is
had a
sharing
line of
senses?
effect, I think it would be
It did say you
Viable.
know the direction of the bugs, not the exact location.
Yeah, but within 50 feet, he shares senses with the bugs.
Yeah,
Even
she
for the
feels it as
qualify,
she
you'd have
fire-
to use
as she
something
fires
that's
the
very
no,
long range.
She feels the fireball as she fireballs the target the bug is on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe some sort of spell.
It does
craft
balance.
and
You do need to
perception check.
spend a standard action in order to give them orders. So basically, Sam would be sitting there for 3 turns in order to bug triangulate.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, that makes sense if you had to, like, do something like that. then,
But I mean, at
yeah.
that point, use your move action and fly straight up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bug artillery.
I just think flavor-wise, that's really cool. Being able to use them as line of sight instead of, as long as you still had line of effect.
So yeah, so I will say that yeah, you can send the bugs in. You know that 50 feet is not going to cover a lot of the library. Like the library.
So I'm just having them take a lap.
Gigantic. Okay.
And we're waiting for them to come back.
But they can move 20 feet per second.
Just do.
Yeah, 20 feet per second.
Which makes it, what, 120 feet per round?
Well, a round is 6 seconds.
Yeah, and 20 times 6 is 20.
Oh, no, sorry. It's 6. They can move 20 feet per round, so it would be 20 feet every 6 seconds.
That's more math than I'm doing.
Well, all he needs to do is
200 feet a minute.
All Shane would need to do is just arbitrarily assign a length and width of the library, and then just calculate their circumference, divide that by 6, or divide that by 20, times that by 6, and that's how long it takes them to go around the library.
The library
Give or
is
take.
infinite. They never come back.
Someone goes, ew, a bug, and they crush it with a book. They never come back.
It's quite possible. Though I think some would know if she concentrates and all of a sudden she only knows the direction of one.
It's crushed a bug. How could they do this to my bugs? My bugs! My bugs! My bugs!
I mean, you could just sit there and concentrate the whole time.
Take away your licking coin, evening. I get the feeling you shouldn't be licking that coin, is what you do.
Okay. So it's going to take a while for them to get around this library. Let's see what it says that they're not great at distinguishing stuff.
No, Sam's not asking for like who's in charge. They'd be able to just be like count the number of people.
Is there weird like fire or like something that doesn't belong?
Yeah,
Sort of.
so your insect spies each do a full lap around. One of them comes back after like 5.5 minutes. And it tells you that there's actually a fair amount of people in there. You guys remember the front desk guy that you enjoyed? I don't remember what his name is, but he's still like
Brian.
Ryan's still there being like,
Brian.
oh yeah, Brian's still there. Oh yeah, because he's a librarian. There was some dumb pun I made with that.
He still hates his job.
Yeah, he's like, people keep asking to go in the porn section. I don't like it. It's real musty in there. But yeah, he tells you that
Smells like sweat and desperation.
yes. He's like, yeah, there's like a handful of people up there, counted like maybe 5 or 6. It sounds like. But yeah, it is only the one that returns.
Damn it. Can Sam know the direction of the other one? Was it caught or was it crushed?
You don't know. It's way like the library is way too big for you to have gotten any sort of ping off of what happened to it. It was nowhere near 50 feet.
What says
Well, we have a couple other scouts potentially. cats.
I mean,
Knox.
Sem could turn into a bug and do the same thing.
And cats and stuff.
And also be crushed.
I think you're down to. Are you down to 1 or 2?
I've used
wild
2
shapes left?
since the last long rest. So I have 4 left.
Oh shit, you have more than I thought. I thought you only had like 4 a day.
It's wisdom. It's equal to the wisdom modifier, which currently is
6? Or
6.
7? 6, yeah.
Well, yeah, we could go in, look around.
Oh no, it's
See
4.
what there is to see.
So I have 2 left.
It's up to you guys. How do you wanna go in?
Well, the insects didn't report
Here we go,
what
kicking
kind
the
of
door.
people.
Huh.
One of them
Uh,
did. So one of them reported that there's like maybe 6 people in there that they
Can
saw.
I
Just
ask
the
if
number, though,
there
not,
were
like, who,
anyone
Like, what
that
kinds
looks
of people?
overly dangerous? I mean, it's a bug. so
Dangerous
this-
is too subjective for a bug. Everyone looks
about
dangerous
big?
to a bug.
I was
Did-
gonna
was there
say.
any big armor.
We just send
Right.
Knox or Sem in at this point.
Big, I
Shiny
think,
is
is
what I
also a
wanna
little
ask.
bit too subjective for a bug. If you tried to be a little bit more
Yeah,
descriptive
but, like, big
as to what you're
human.
looking for.
Like big human. You
Shit.
know?
How
All
about
humans
this?
are big.
Did any of them were any of them shiny?
That's
looking
a
for
little
armor?
bit better. It says there were 2 shiny people.
You shiny
2
humans.
armored guards,
Did any of them
4
have, like,
non-armored guards.
I'm
did any of them
worried.
have claws on them? Or like sharp on them?
What if a shiny guy is
Was anyone red?
William?
Color
Is
red.
anybody-
They say that there were
They probably understand.
it's a little bit interesting for it would. This is
They'd
difficult
have animal
because
intelligence, right?
they have low
Intelligence of 3.
intelligence. I think it would just
Yeah.
know whether the color red was on someone, which
They-
is
they know if
different than
something's-
someone being red.
They'd understand if
Oh.
something's dead or alive, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would lie.
too.
They would understand if something was dead or alive. Well, it's
I'm
just
asking
that,
red, so specific. So table talk. What Sem is getting at, she's looking to see if these people in the library are part of Teresa's party. So she's gonna
No, I
ask
get it,
Big and
but-
Green next.
but that's what I'm saying is, like, for like really low intelligence stuff, it's really
Well, it says they have a
difficult to
measure
get
of intelligence, so it's not like they're completely dumb.
They'd be like the giant koi fish we found. Remember those guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best
be
thing
like
to do
those-
is either send Sem or Knox in. Knox would be a good choice.
I think it would say 3 people had red.
Okay.
It's not like 20 questions with a
Teresa.
child.
Was there
Yeah,
anything dead in
basically
there?
sending like
Gamous.
a 2-year-old. Yeah.
No dead.
Jameis is red hair, right? Is he?
Oh yeah, Seamus has red hair.
Does he?
Did the bug
Um,
understand hostility? I guess not.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be They wouldn't be
Seamus
hostile.
doesn't
They'd
have red hair.
It
probably
would
be
be hostile.
bored.
Yeah.
He what?
Seamus doesn't have red hair. I think you're
He doesn't,
thinking
okay.
of
Stefan.
Stefan has red hair.
Okay. I just wasn't sure. I couldn't.
And I think that's part of the reason that Bernie hated him. 'cause he's
Does it
like,
know what skin is?
There's a real good chance I might be related to this guy.
Does it know what skin is?
Like vaguely as a concept, I think it knows that like skin
Green
is different.
skin.
Green. It says no people with green.
Okay.
Okay, so
All
we don't have
right.
to worry about that guy.
Okay.
As riveting as insect espionage is, I'm fading fast. I'm gonna have to call it, guys.
Yeah, fucking.
It is
You
9.
worked a long ass day today, man. You take it easy.
Yeah, see you, Thomas.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
I think
Oh, here's what we do. Here's the cliffhanger. Stick
I
around for
also
like 2
have to
minutes.
head out as well.
Sem is gonna turn into a bug and crawl under the door.
Sem is going to turn into a bug and crawl
Yep.
under the door.
If anyone has to do anything, remember the easiest character.
Well, it is 9
dumbest
o'clock.
one.
So it's 10 after 9. So
Yeah.
that's normally where we call it. So Sem's gonna crawl
Yes.
turn into a bug, crawl under the door,
Just gonna look up and see a boot.
and fade to black.
Are you going to? So, are you just going to crawl out, or are you going to crawl and then fly?
Knox didn't know the
I
plan.
don't know.
Sees the bug, squishes
We'll
the
find
bug.
out next time.
All right, we will. Okay, you know what? That's fair. Sem crawls under the door. You guys watch as Sem crawls under the door, sneaks in through a tiny crack in the wall, and then is gone. And I do think that's a good place to leave it off. We will pick it back up next week.
As Crawl Sem's under the door.
Thank you for
Find out
joining
next
us.
time.
Oh,
If
that's
in fact
Shane's
you
line.
did. Yeah, thank you for joining us. If in fact you did, if you're picking this up later, thank you for joining us there as well. We hope
Smash
you
that
are
like
enjoying
button
the
and
time.
subscribe, bro.
Don't. I mean, listen. You
Turn
know
that notification bell
how,
on
know
so
how
you get
video
you get
sites
updates
work. I don't need to
faster.
fucking tell you what to do. You know how
Thank you.
fucking like and shit.
Thank you
does
to our
thing.
sponsor, Raid Shadow of
So
Legends.
if you're gonna do it,
Get
then
outta
you
here,
already
Dad.
have decided to do it at this point. But
Good night.
good.
Farewell, everyone.
Running out of outro music. We gotta wrap this up.
Yeah. Bye.